Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Mandy and I like to talk about makeup panning, and things happening in my real life. Today I have my update for Deck of Panning. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and stay tuned for today's video. Alright, this is my update for Deck of Panning. This is a project that was created by Emily over at Emily and Max here on YouTube. It was inspired by a booktuber named Books with Maddie, and they will both be linked in the description box below. The project started on January 20th and goes until December 20th. You are to work on 5 prompts at a time unless you get a card that tells you to draw another one. So this is a card-based project. You get a deck of cards, you draw a card and Emily has created a game board which has prompts associated with those cards, and it is constantly changing, so each month the same card can have a different prompt. So without further ado, I am currently working on 6 products because I got a +1. So yeah, let's see what I have and what I can roll out for this month. The first prompt I have is for influencer collab or brand. I brought in the Marvicorn palette from BH Cosmetics in collaboration with Marvin Magnificent. And I brought in the shade Honey Bobu, which is one of the shades from last year that I did not hit pan on during my Pan That palette, and it is this orange shade right here. I brought it in for 5 uses, and I have used it 5 times. I am wearing it today. It is in my transition, and yeah, have not hit pan on that yet, but you know, I'll keep working on it slowly but surely. But it is done, goal met for this project, so it is rolling out. The next prompt I have is for the King of Hearts, and that is an affordable product. For that, I brought in my Essence mascara. Essence is affordable. It's $3.99 or $4.99. And this is the Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Mascara in waterproof edition or version. I brought this in April, and I am keeping it in the project for 3 months, so it has been in for 2 and 1 more month. It'll roll out next month and then it'll be gone, but we're still working on that. Next was for the King of Spades, which is a splurge item. For that, I decided to choose some randomly selected Natasha Denona singles shades. I have a bunch of Natasha Denona eyeshadows that were depotted and gifted to me by Allie at Wonder and Alleyland, and I randomly selected 4 of them, which made a pretty cohesive color palette here. This is them, and I wanted to use each shade 3 times. So far I have used the first shade twice, I've used the second and third shades 3 times, and the last shade twice. I am wearing them all today. I have this I put in just on my lid. It's my skin tone, so it doesn't really show up or do anything, but I did put it as a setting shade. Then my outer corner base was this shade here. No, sorry, this shade is my outer corner base. And this was on my inner half of my lid, and then I applied a glitter glue, and this is on the inner half of my lid, and then a shade from my Marvicorn is on the outer, and then this shade is actually along my lower lash line. So I did use all 4 of them today. The 2 in the middle, the mattes, I did meet my goal of using 3 times each. These 2 shimmers, I have 1 more use each on those. So close to meeting my goal on that, but not quite. The next prompt I have is for the Queen of Spades, or Queen of Clubs, either one, and it is something that is in it for the long haul, and I chose my NYX Epic Wear eyeliner in pure white. My goal is to use it 50 times, and as of the last update I've used it 9. Over the last month, I've used it 6 more. I'm up to 15 uses. It's going to take me a while. It's going to be in here for the long haul. I'm not wearing makeup as frequently as I was, so it's taking a lot longer to get uses on things, but I am wearing it today along my lower waterline, and that is how I generally wear it. So that'll continue to stay in the project for quite a while. Next, I got the King of Hearts again for an affordable product, and for that I brought in my Essence, because Essence is still affordable. This is the Fix and Last 18-hour fixing spray, and my goal is to use it 10 times. I brought this in last month, and so far I have used it 7 times. So I have 3 more uses to go. That means apparently I've worn makeup 7 times since my last update. And then finally, the last prompt was for the Jack of Diamonds, and that is a random letter selector. And I got the letter F, and I brought in a shade from my BH Cosmetics Venom palette. I brought in the shade Femme Fatale, which is this one right here. It's sort of a pinky metallic, and my goal is to use it 5 times, and I have not used it at all. So that is how things are going. So I am rolling out one product, the Honey Bow Boot from my Marvy Corn palette, and that leaves me with 5 cards. I thought about not bringing a card in, and then I thought, well, that's no fun. Part of the fun of this project is drawing a new card. So give me one moment to get my cards and the game board, and then we'll draw a new card and see what my new product is going to be. Okay, I have my cards. I'm going to give them a couple shuffles, and I pulled up the game board. That's why my face looks a little extra white. So let's look at some of the prompts. We have collecting cobwebs, represents another project. Those are always good. One is has pan or cities. There's a chopping block, no pan left behind, kid or pet choice, pretty packaging. Okay. We have change suit. Do we have a veto on the board? I don't see one. We have random uses. Matches shirt. Of course, my shirt is black. Dual-ended duo. Powder, mini, pick your space. Lip product. Alright. I think that's as best as I'm going to get it. We'll do one more just for the fun of it. Okay, I do have a joker in here somewhere, so we're going to take the deck, we're going to cut it, and we're going to draw the top card, which is a 6 of clubs, which is a no pan left behind. Okay, give me a moment to think about it, and I will be right back. Okay, I've decided we are going to work on the Hershey's Kisses Cookies and Cream palette, because it is a palette I have never used. Let me close that. So I have opened it. I haven't even swatched it, so yeah. It's also, I think, only 6 shades, so that makes it easy. Here we go. Ooh. Alright, so this is it. I'm going to quickly swatch these shades for you. Okay, so the palette has 4 mattes here. And then 2 shimmers there. Very lovely all blue color palette. So using each of those once should be no problem. I like blue eyeshadow. So yeah, that is it for my update today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me any comments down below telling me what you thought of my update or anything else. And if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And I will see you in my next video. Until then, take care of yourselves and stay true to you. Bye.